we're going to read Matthew 11 to 21. Says, how is it that ye do not understand that I spake it not to you concerning bread, that ye should beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and the Sadducees? Then understood they how that he bade them not beware of the leaven of bread, but of the doctrine of Pharisees and the Sadducees. When Jesus came unto the coast of Caesar Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, whom do men say I, the Son of Man, am? And they said, some say that thou art John the Baptist, some Elias, and others Jeremiah, or one of the prophets. He saith unto them, but whom say ye that I am? And Simon Peter answered and said, thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. And Jesus answered and said unto him, blessed art thou, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood hath not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven. What he's saying is, his body, his actions, especially just by looking at Jesus, you couldn't tell that he was the Son of God. But only way that that person knew that it was the Son of God was by him listening to the God's voice, the knowing inside of him. And Jesus answered and said unto him, I read that part. But my Father, And Jesus answered him unto him, blessed art thou, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood hath not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven. And I say also unto thee, thou art Peter, and unto this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. Excuse me. And I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven. And whosoever shall bind on earth shall bind in heaven, and whosoever shall loose on earth shall loose in heaven. Whatsoever you do on earth, you're going to take it, or not take it to heaven. It's saying you do your good deeds, that's who you are in heaven. You do bad deeds, most likely you won't go to heaven. Then charged he his disciples that they should tell no man that he was Jesus the Christ. He told them that he didn't want anybody to tell him he was Jesus. He didn't want his disciples to tell anybody that he was Jesus Christ. Okay? From that time forth began Jesus to show unto his disciples how that he must go unto Jerusalem and suffer many things of the elders and chief priests and scribes, and be killed and be raised again for the third day. So he explained to them why he didn't want nobody knowing who was Jesus Christ, why he didn't want them to say anything, because he knew he had a prophecy to fulfill, and if they was to say anything sooner, the prophecy wouldn't have been fulfilled on that day it was supposed to. And Peter took him and began to rebuke him, saying, be it far for the Lord, this shall not be unto thee. But he turned and said to Peter, get thee behind me, Satan. Thou art an offense unto me, for thou savorest not the things that be of God, but thou that be of man. Okay. Peter didn't want Jesus to die. But it wasn't what Jesus says, get behind me, Satan. Jesus is saying that because Peter didn't want God's will to happen, that he was embodying Satan's wishes, meaning because Satan knew he was Jesus, he wouldn't want him to die to save our sins. So that's why he said, get behind me, Satan. You are going against God's will. So anything that's against God's will is of the devil. That's what he's saying. Even his prophets, his disciples were called Satan at once. Can you believe that? I didn't even know that. Then Peter took him and began to. Oh wait, read the part. He turned and said, "Okay, get this behind me, Satan. Thou art offensive unto me, for thou savorest not the things that be of God, thou that be of men." Okay. Then said Jesus unto his disciples, "If any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take upon his cross and follow me." So they're saying if you want to save God and you want to come after God, come after Jesus and come towards Jesus, you have to give up yourself, deny what you want. Like I was saying earlier, you have to deny the wishes of your flesh. You have to give up um, home, wife, kids. Back then, anyway, give up your hopes and dreams. Like say you want to be married and have kids. If you want to be with God, you have to give up that dream. If you haven't had it yet, and you will be with Him in heaven. What is man profited if he shall not gain the whole? What is man profited if he gains the whole world and loses his own soul? Or what shall be a man give in exchange for his soul? For the Son of Man shall come into the glory of his Father with his angels, and then he shall reward every man according to his works. So he's saying, what? What? For what is that man profit if he gains the whole world? What does he profit from? What is his real profit? He's got the whole world, and then what? You've conquered that goal. What is the goal after the whole world? Universe, heaven, right? Okay. But it says, for what a man is profit, it shall be gained. For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? So it's asking you, would you rather gain riches, fame, everything in this world and lose your own soul, meaning it doesn't belong to you, or it belongs to God, but you lose yourself. You lose who you really are. And you have to live with that. And I don't know if anybody really wants to lose who they are, because a lot of people want to be who they are and doesn't want anybody, tell me who I am, I'm going to be who I am, whether it's good or bad. You lose your soul. That's your heart, the good person you are. Because we all have that in us. For the Son of Man shall come into the glory of the Father with his angels, and then he shall reward every man according to his works. So, whatever you do on earth is going to be rewarded to you in heaven. What works you do on earth is what works you're going to do in heaven. What you're going to be rewarded in heaven. So, say if your works are of the devil, you most likely won't be rewarded in heaven. If your works are nothing but money and women and all that stuff and cars, that is not of heaven. It's not unconditional love, because unconditional love is heaven. So if you do the works of heaven, which is unconditional love, faith, hope, good deeds, 10 commandments, you will receive the gifts of heaven, which is everlasting life, no pain, no sorrow. You get to be with your family. You get to live in this beautiful palace. And it describes it in the Bible what heaven is like. It is another place. And I'm thinking that it might not be another realm. It might even just be an actual tangible place. We're not allowed to go to till we pass the tests here on Earth School. So that is the Bible reading today. Take it how you want it. Everybody has their own way of interpreting the Bible. That's how I took it. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you again tomorrow. Love you. Bye.